Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will shake the NFL to its core, a seismic shift so massive, it could rewrite franchise histories, reconfigure power balances across the league, and send shockwaves through every team's front office. This is not speculation, this is the kind of intel that insiders whisper about in darkened conference rooms, the kind that some of the top executives and scouts are desperately trying to keep under wraps. But I'm here, with exclusive confirmation, a scoop so explosive it could be the deal of the decade. Right now, somewhere in the heart of Philadelphia, behind closed doors, in secret meetings, there's a frenzy unlike any seen before. Phones are ringing non-stop. Confidential sources have verified, a bidding war is brewing. The Eagles are actively plotting a move that could transform their offense and set them back on the path to dominance. And I can tell you, without a shadow of a doubt, that they are targeting a player so elite, so game-changing, that his arrival could single-handedly elevate Philadelphia from playoff contenders to true Super Bowl favorites. But wait, before I drop the name, let's set the scene. Think about the Eagles' current state. They just came off a historic season, winning the NFC East again, making another deep playoff run, yet something's missing. That missing piece? It's not just a star receiver or a new linebacker, no, what they need is a workhorse back, a versatile offensive weapon who can do it all. They'd had their running game stifled by inconsistent rushing, injuries, and a lack of that true home run threat. Their running backs, Saquon Barkley, Tank Bigsby, even Will Shipley, are talented, but they're not the guy who can carry the offense on his shoulders in clutch moments. Not yet. For months now, whispers have circulated around the league. Quiet talks between GMs, encrypted calls late at night, secret meetings and private jets flying between the league's power hubs. The Eagles' front office has been meticulously planning, scouting, calculating every move. They've prioritized the offensive line, sure, but what they really crave is a transformational athlete. A player who can turn a 3-yard gain into a 70-yard touchdown with a single cut. Someone whose presence changes the entire offensive philosophy. They've examined every possible option, every trade scenario, every free agent pivot, yet nothing seemed to fit the bill. And then, they found him. Yes, I said him. The rumor mill is swirling, the insiders are whispering, and I've got exclusive confirmation. The Eagles are on the brink of making what could be the biggest trade of the 2026 NFL offseason. Now, I know what you're thinking. Who could it possibly be? Which superstar, which elite player, could they be targeting that would cause such a stir? Well, hold on to your hats, because what I'm about to reveal isn't just a rumor, it's a seismic shift in NFL landscape. The truth? They are eyeing Christian McCaffrey. But wait, don't jump to conclusions. You need context. You need the full picture before the world explodes. This isn't just about a player's name, this is about a strategic masterstroke, a move that could redefine how teams build their dynasties. So, stay tuned. Because what I'm about to tell you next will blow your mind. The Philadelphia Eagles, a team known for their dynamic offense, their relentless drive, and their unyielding pursuit of greatness, have made a deep dive into the NFL's most coveted assets. Their front office has been conducting clandestine negotiations, leveraging every cent and every draft pick, all with the singular goal of landing the league's most versatile weapon, Christian McCaffrey. And why him? Because McCaffrey is unlike any other. He's a Swiss Army knife on the field, a true hybrid who can dominate as a rusher, terrorize defenses in the passing game, and even serve as a decoy that unlocks entire schemes. His stats from 2025, a season that saw him play all 17 games, earning first-team All-Pro honors, MVP finalist recognition, and nominations for Offensive Player of the Year and Comeback Player of the Year, prove his worth. Let me give you the specifics. Starting with his rushing numbers, 311 attempts, nearly 1,000 yards, close to 1,000, but more importantly, a career-high 982 yards after contact, averaging 3.2 yards per carry, with a peak of explosive plays that keep defenses guessing. His yards after contact? A staggering 982 yards, a testament to his elite elusiveness and power. Despite the crowded backfield, he maintained a high EPA, plus 79 rushing EPA, averaging 1.4 yards per carry above expectations, which places him in a league of his own. In the receiving game, McCaffrey's brilliance shines just as brightly. In 2025, he racked up 102 catches for 924 yards, 6th in the NFL, and a handful of touchdowns, all while leading the 49ers in yardage. His ability to gain yards after the catch? Phenomenal. Over the past season, he exceeded expectations by 142 yards after the catch, turning simple swing passes into highlight reel plays. His route running, hands, vision all combined to make him a nightmare for defenders. At age 29, McCaffrey still plays with the explosiveness and agility that made him a top draft pick, a true dual threat that opponents dread. His style is relentless, fluid, almost surgical in his cuts. He's not just a scatback, he's a complete offensive weapon. His durability? Nearly unmatched, having played all 17 games in 2025 after battling injuries in the past. His reputation for staying healthy, combined with his receiving prowess, makes him the perfect fit for Philadelphia, a team hungry for that extra edge. Now, his contract? A 2-year extension worth a staggering $38 million signed in June 2024, which makes him the highest-paid running back in NFL history at the time. Fully guaranteed, with incentives and crazy performance bonuses built into the deal, including clauses that could make him earn upwards of $50 million if he hits certain milestones. The market value? It's sky high. But the Eagles see past the dollar signs, they know his value transcends numbers. He is a game-changer, a franchise-altering talent. Why does he fit so perfectly for Philly? Because they need someone who can do it all, someone who can brother up with Jalen Hurts, who can take the burden off the quarterback in clutch moments, and who energizes the entire offense. Christian McCaffrey can be that guy, a multidimensional nightmare for defenses, a threat on every snap. Picture him lining up in the backfield, splitting out wide, or even lining up in the slot. His versatility extends beyond just rushing and catching, it's about creating mismatches, forcing defenses to tilt their coverage, and opening lanes for the rest of the offense. And behind the scenes? The whispers are loud. Former NFL insiders, league executives, and scouts are praising the move. One prominent analyst, who prefers to stay anonymous, told me, if this deal goes through, it's a masterstroke. McCaffrey's ability to impact every facet of the game is unmatched, and the Eagles are betting big that his style can help them push into that rarefied championship echelon. The NFL's top rival teams? They're desperate too. The Cowboys, Chiefs, even the Ravens have been monitoring McCaffrey's availability. Everyone knows that landing him would be a statement, a sign that Philadelphia is willing to do whatever it takes to dominate for years to come. The whispers suggest that the 49ers are open to trading him, especially if a deal aligns with their long-term rebuilding goals, and if the right offer lands on their desk. And the money? Oh, it's a beast. The Eagles are prepared to leverage their cap space, possibly restructuring existing deals, freeing up room to secure not just McCaffrey but additional weapons, perhaps a top-tier lineman or a star receiver to complement him. Sources say that negotiations include insane performance incentives, bonuses for rushing yards, receiving yards, playoff success, even MVP honors. Now, let's talk about the emotional aftermath. Imagine the scene in the Eagles' war room. Icons like Howie Roseman, known for his genius, working late into the night, eyes blazing with the fire of a man who's just cracked the code. Behind closed doors, they're discussing the logistics, the draft picks going out, the cap space being manipulated, the signing bonuses, the incentives that could make this a legendary acquisition. And the reaction? Historic. Coach Nick Sirianni has long admired McCaffrey's ability to elevate every offense he joins. I've heard from insiders close to the team that the coaching staff is absolutely buzzing, and that the energy has shifted dramatically. They see him as the missing piece, someone who can transform their entire offensive scheme, making the Eagles unstoppable on Sundays. In terms of scheme fit, McCaffrey's presence would revolutionize Philly's offense. Imagine Jalen Hurts extending plays, then dumping off to a back who can turn a simple checkdown into a 70-yard touchdown. It's a chess move that could force defenses into chaos. And on the defensive side? Opponents would have to game plan around McCaffrey's threat, freeing up other players and creating mismatches across the field. Projected for next season? If this trade happens, and all signs point to it being imminent, expect Christian McCaffrey to rack up numbers reminiscent of his 2025 season, perhaps surpassing 1,200 yards from scrimmage, with 80-plus receptions and 8-plus rushing touchdowns. His impact wouldn't just be statistical, it would be psychological. Defenses would be in panic mode, trying to contain him every play. The entire league would be watching as Philadelphia takes a remarkable step toward NFL supremacy. And this? This is just the beginning. The next 48 hours are critical, a window so tight that if the deal slips through, it could be months before another chance like this appears again. The NFL's landscape is shifting, and the Eagles are orchestrating a move that could be remembered as one of the greatest of all time. So, I ask you, are you ready for history? Because this isn't just a trade rumor. It's a revolution in the making. The league will never be the same. And I, for one, will be here to bring you every twist, every turn, every scoop. Stay locked in, because what's coming next? It will be legendary. This is Insider breaking through the noise, pulling back the curtain on the biggest secret in the NFL right now. And trust me, you want to watch every second of what's about to unfold. The clock is ticking. The next move could be made any moment. When it happens, the world will know, and so will you. Because in this game, only one thing is certain: the NFL's future is about to be rewritten, and it's happening right now.